We play and call it work.
Hey everybody, Matthew and Luca here from MiniWarGaming.com, and welcome to another episode of Ilorath's Awakening, an Age of Sigmar narrative campaign.
All right.
So we're going to do a quick recap of last week. So if you haven't seen last week's two episodes, 1A and 1B, with Stormcast Eternals on YouTube and Sylvaneth in the MiniWarGaming Vault. Shh, no spoilers yet. There are going to be spoilers here, so stop this right now if you haven't watched it and go back and watch those. Second thing really quickly is the giveaway is still in place. So if you go to miniwargaming.com/Ilorath, and you can spell that with one L or two, because I've actually had them both work. Because it's supposed to be one L, but if you do two L's, it's okay. I'll put a link in the video description below too.
Go below.
If you're not a Vault member, you can click that link and you can go and get a free 7-day trial and get this entire campaign for free as an ethical bribe.
Ethical bribe.
An ethical bribe. Even if you cancel your Vault membership. So that giveaway is still in effect. So if you want to see the whole thing, not just the Stormcast side. Now, mind you, once we get to further in the campaign, you won't be able to see the whole thing if you're just watching on YouTube, because they're going to be coming together in the end. Yep. So spoiler alert, that they're kind of working. You probably could tell it by the map that they're both heading towards the same area. And so that'll start to get mixed up. And you'll need to be a Vault member to see how it all ends. So that's at the link below to go get that right now. Anyways, so last week you had a minor victory.
If you want to call it that.
The mortal Nurgle army, the slaves of darkness, attacked, they sieged, they did a huge amount of damage to your city of Shadefang. And there was some that tried to pop through, and you sent in the Stormcast right where they were, and you held them off just barely. You took some losses. Your Lord Celestant, his name is?
Malecum Thundersun.
That's right. He took some wounds, some grievous wounds, so he starts the game now forevermore at one less wound. And your Lord Relictor and your Knight Venator had the same kind of injury. So they all are kind of a little worse for wear, but they're still good. And you've had some good upgrades with that as well. So you did hold them off. The mortal army has been repelled from the city of Shadefang, and kind of like left behind is all this rot and all the woods is nearby. There's this part of the city's burning, and everybody's working to try to get back together. But obviously there's a lot of concern about where did this army come from, and why are they attacking in such huge forces now after all these hundreds of years that you've been able to hold them off. So what's happened is the Stormcast Eternals have been tasked with the job of going out and finding out this answer. They know there is a minor Realmgate not too far from the city. And by too far, I mean like within like a day or two's journey. And they've never been able to secure that Realmgate just because once you go into the Blighted Forest, the Nurgle presence was too strong. But now their scryers are telling them that they need to go, and actually they need to go even further than that. They have to go into the heart of the old Jade Kingdom of Ilorath to Mistheart, but they're not quite sure exactly how they're going to be accomplishing that. So their first objective is to go and secure that Realmgate and purge it of the Chaos influence. It's a minor Realmgate, so you couldn't have tons and tons of armies coming through really quickly, but you can have them trickle through. So they must have been trickling through over the past few years under your noses, and then were able to assault. So you need to go there and do that. And so you've been tasked with that because the Free Guild, all the Dispossessed, all the other races that are in the city need to rebuild. They need to stay there for protection. The Free Guild are tasked with basically garrisoning the city like they always have. And you, as usual, as the Stormcast Eternals, are always the tip of the spear sent out to do this. So as you go out and journey into the Blighted Forest, into the Jade Kingdom of Ilorath, and start to encounter more and more Nurgle infestations, you eventually come to a Chaos Dreadhold. So a Nurgle Dreadhold has sprouted up around this minor Realmgate. And you can see that it's well defended, but at the same time, you did just take a serious chunk out of this mortal army as they tried to attack your entire city. So they seem to be weakened at the moment, but still with your forces that you currently have, you don't have enough chambers to just do a direct full-on assault and hope to be able to break through and purge it. And so Malecum comes up with a clever plan. Because Stormcast Eternals can be clever too. They're not just blunt. They can come, they're good tacticians and all of that too. So his plan is to distract the main forces of the mortal Nurgle army and harass them basically by sieging like they kind of did to them and drawing their forces to a certain part of the city away from where the Realmgate is. And then he, along with his Lord Relictor and a very small group of forces, are going to infiltrate. They're going to drop themselves down one of the opposite walls, and they're going to infiltrate into the city and try to get to the Realmgate, punch through whatever forces were left behind to protect it, and shut it down before the army knows what's happened. Because if you can shut it down, that'll cut off their reinforcements, and then you can really just take your time picking apart the army, because you're Stormcast Eternals, and you'd be able to do that. But you're just worried that if you do a full-on attack, they're just going to bring in more reinforcements, and you're just going to slowly but surely get overwhelmed. It'll also take enough time that they can call in, if they have other Nurgle reinforcements around that aren't coming through the gate but are nearby, they'll have time to come in as well. So this has to happen rather quickly. And that is what we're going to be doing in our first mission today, is that we are going to be using a special mission from the General's Handbook that allows us to represent this exact struggle. So we're going to go onto the table, and you're going to be facing off against a small force with a small force to see if you can sneak in there as a bigger battle is going on as a distraction to what is happening right here. And then after this, you can go to mission 2B, which is in the MiniWarGaming Vault, and see Steve with his Sylvaneth try to free a spirit of Durthu who has been trapped by Nurgle for the past few hundred years and has been manipulated and turned into like a bit of a portal. And so he needs to purge that place of power to free the spirit of Durthu to join his cause, along with the Kurnoth hunters that have been manipulated there as well. That is in the MiniWarGaming Vault at the link below, so you can go and check out that story and mission after you watch this one. So let's jump into it. Let's take a look now at the scenario, exactly how the rules will work, and the forces that were brought in. Realmgate, all the way over here on this, well, from this point of view, the western edge, in some old, forgotten village that now has the Chaos Dreadhold sprung up around it. Now, we're on the interior of it, so we don't have, like, the Chaos Dreadhold is more just representing that there are the Chaos emplacements. We're not going to be doing anything with those in particular for rules. So this is a scenario from the General's Handbook. I think it's called The Key to Victory. And basically, the normal rules are that both sides can bring 5 units, no more than 5 units, and you cannot bring anything larger than a min-sized squad to represent the small forces going around. I put a second restriction instead of just a 700-point list because, you know, if I just brought Warriors of Chaos and Marauders up against Stormcast and I'm limited to 5 units, then you're looking at half the points, probably even less. So I still only have 5 units, though. I've got my Lord of Plagues. I've got a Chaos Sorcerer Lord, I've got 2 units of 5 Blight Kings, and a unit of 10 Marauders. Now, for my troops, anything that dies comes back on my table edge in my movement phase, 6 inches from the table edge, 9 inches away from any enemies. I'm going to make an exception, though, that my heroes obviously won't come back. It just doesn't feel right for, oh, look, another Lord of Plagues happens to show up. It just doesn't make any sense. So I basically have infinite reserves. But I am unaware of where you are right now. Now, there's a bit of abstraction to this, so it might look silly in some places where you're like, well, why aren't they aware that they're there? But there is an abstraction to the rules. So then you have your army, which normally was restricted to 5 units, but you were short of a few points, so you brought in your little...
Doombeak.
Doombeak is your new dog.
Yeah.
So you got Liberators, you've got Judicators, you've got Retributors.
Yes.
Of course, super strong. And then you've got your Lord Celestant, Lord Relictor, and Doombeak. Now, essentially, I am not alerted to your presence until the beginning of the 3rd battle round, unless you do anything that attacks, charges, uses any command abilities, or any spells. Now, we're saying the prayers are okay, but I don't think they're really going to be useful until you're actually, because the one is an attack and the one is a healing, so none of those will really matter. And like these 2 guys don't start with already having taken a wound that you can heal. Their wounds characteristic is reduced by 1, so it's not like you could just spend the first 2 turns and heal them up back to full. So basically, the only thing that you can do is run. On my turn, I can't do anything except my command ability, which his command ability is that he can choose a unit and it's -1 to hit them. I think it's just in shooting, but I'll double check that. It's just basically this flies. So I'm just going to say the flies will be around him until he's aware, so he's just going to keep putting the command ability. And when I go to move my guys, we both roll a die. Whoever wins gets to move them a number of inches equal to the difference in the roll. So if one side rolls, if Luca rolls a 5, I roll a 2, then the difference between 5 and 2 is 3. So Luca could then move these guys 3 inches. If you roll a tie, they don't move at all. So that's what we do for these. At the end of my movement phase, if there's any enemy units within 6 inches of them, I roll a d6. If it's equal to or greater than how far away they are, I become alerted, and it's fair game at that point. As soon as I become alerted, the game just turns into a normal game. The win condition is pretty straightforward. You need to get one of your 2 heroes. Now, normally it's just the general in the rules, but we're changing it for this mission, within 3 inches of that realm gate, and we're counting the actual gate, not this little outcrop. So 3 inches of that at the end of a battle round, not a player turn.
Yep.
If you have one of your heroes within 3 inches, then you win. If it's your Lord Celestant, it's a major victory. If it's your Lord Relictor, it's a minor victory. If both of your heroes die, then you have an immediate loss. So there's no turn limit on this game. It goes until your heroes are dead or until you've taken the realm gate. So you basically have 2 turns of sneaking at most, and then
all six.
Yeah, and you're hoping basically to push my forces away from where you're going, so you can get as far up as possible, so that you can fight through and get your heroes in there, which can be difficult considering that there's not really any easy way to protect your heroes. So you're going to want to be able to, from shooting and stuff. I don't have hardly any shooting. I have a little bit of magic, but it'll be interesting, especially if they're -1 to wound, or -1 wound on each of them. So that can be difficult. So you got to get your heroes to the realm gate to shut it down, and I have to try to kill your heroes. And I have infinite reinforcements. I'm going to say not on my heroes, on everybody else, though, that keep coming back over and over again. So it's going to be tough once you've got them alerted and once you're fighting. Okay?
I'm a master of espionage, it'll be fine.
Yes, you're very sneaky.
Yes.
A reminder for upgrades, now downgrade-wise, because they both rolled grievously wounded, or whatever I called it, maimed. They're both starting at 1 less wound. And for the upgrades, though, you got a mastercrafted weapon.
Yes.
So you chose one weapon, which was?
The sword.
The sword, and it gets +1 to hits. Sorry, hit rolls. And so I think you'll be hitting on 2s instead of 3s, which is nice. Although your command ability is already +1 to hit, but that affects everybody. And that'll also help you if there's any negatives on you as well. And you also have your command trait, which is which one again?
That's the...
what does it do? Just tell me what it does.
It's the +1 attack characteristic on one of his weapons.
Also, you choose one weapon, and it gets +1 attack, which will be the same one.
Yeah, Champion of the Realms, that's what it's called.
Your Lord Relictor got an upgrade that does what again?
This is it's like Mighty Blow, I believe.
Oh, that's right, Mighty Blow. And basically, once per combat phase, whenever he inflicts damage, he can choose to inflict more damage. So if at least one attack gets through, normally it's +1 damage, but if it's against chaos or monsters, which I'm chaos, then it's +D3. And so as long as he gets one thing through, this is after hits, wounds, and saving throws. Yeah. So you don't have to declare it before. So nice. as soon as it gets through, you're like, okay, for this one, extra D3, and that's once per combat phase. So that can really help them to hit a lot harder. So your heroes are a lot harder hitting right now, but they are both weakened from being maimed. And then everybody else is just normal. There's no upgrades on any of your units. My Lord of Plagues has the command trait Virulent something or other. It basically gives him an extra rend on his attack, so his big weapon will be -2 rend. And I rolled on the Path to Glory champion table for him too, and he got a greater reward, which if he rolls a hit roll of 6+, he gets an extra attack for each 6+. And it actually specifies that those attacks can then generate more attacks. So if I keep rolling 6s to hit, then I just keep attacking until I'm done.
Play.
Yeah, welcome to narrative play, yeah. View your side, the Gallant, as it's called in the mission. The Stormcast Eternals gets to decide who has first turn.
We'll let Chaos have the first turn.
See if you can move me away before you move up.
Correct.
Okay. Chaos, turn 1. In my movement phase, my hero phase, I'm just going to keep the command ability on him, so it's -1 to hit him in the shooting phase. That's all we're going to do in the hero phase. I can't do anything else. So we're going to start going through the units. So we're going to start with this unit. We both roll a die. 4. Oh, you get to move him 3 inches. Nice start.
Okay, something very distracting over this way.
I think we heard a noise.
Let's go over here.
My Lord of Plagues is next.
He's gone.
Oh, you get to move him 2 inches.
Oh no.
You're going to move my whole army away. Sorcerer Lord?
No!
It's only an inch, man. It's just an inch. Okay, relax. The Marauders!
Go.
I roll a 4, you roll a 1. They get to move 3 inches. I get to move them. My guys don't know where you are, and I know where you are, and it might seem like metagaming to move towards them, but that's kind of the whole point of the roll-off, is to show that they accidentally happen to move the right way. And these Blight Kings, which you'd like to move away, I get to move them 2 inches. So they're going to obviously move this way, getting closer to you. And that is my whole turn. You're not within 6 inches, so it goes on to your first turn. Onto your turn, you can't use your command abilities unless you want to set them off to your presence.
I really don't.
And your priest abilities don't really matter. So we're just going to do basically movements. And that's it, right?
Whew, that is it.
Just lots of runs.
The first round is the most important. And Master of Espionage. Yeah, 6.
Oh, Taco Cat.
Okay. 11 inches. Sneak, sneak, sneak. Very quietly, we're going to dash across the board in our full plate mail.
Remember, there's a lot of noise going on as there's fights going on elsewhere.
There is a siege.
And this is abstracted to represent where they are. And look, they're looking the wrong way anyways.
Yeah. Retributors. Okay.
5, so 9 inches in total for them. They're a little slower.
That keeps up nicely.
Oh, hold on.
Malecum.
Malecum. Oh, only 2. He's going 7 inches.
7. Boop. Doombeak. Goes.
Well, he moves pretty fast. Oh, he's just going to stay with the Lord Celestant anyways. Lord Relictor?
Relictor.
Move him where you want, basically.
Yeah, he's going to go right behind the...
And then lastly, the Judicator is moving 5 plus 5, so 10. Yeah, you can basically just catch them up to the next guys. That is turn 1.
Easy.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Went pretty good, I'd say.
Now we're gonna roll. We're gonna roll to see who gets second turn, though. Yeah, I think you did pretty well, pushing most of the close ones away.
Oh.
I get to choose. I think I want you to go first.
No!
Yeah, because then you have to get closer, and then I'll come closer to you. Because I check in my movement phase, right? So if I can get one unit close and they see you, then they could charge in.
This is not what I wanted.
Yeah, you go first. Yeah, this is not when he wanted the double. Oh yeah, I just gave you double turn. Congratulations. Hero phase. Nope. Nope. So you're not for sure going to try to set off the alarm this turn.
I'm not for sure going to do that.
You want one more turn of pushing me away.
I'm going to rely on my Master Espionage.
A Master of Espionage. Liberators are going to run.
And here they go, a grand total of
7. And we're just going to let us freely move into the ruins, but they will count as cover if you're wholly within it. Look at them all sneakily inside of those ruins. Retributors! Oh, you rolled all the way over there. Like 2.
Just gonna go a little bit.
Lord Relictor. Oh, he's not going far.
Malecum. Oh,
Also not
going very far. He's right behind the Lord Relictor.
Luckily, there's no time limit on
Exactly.
this. If you get there in 5 rounds, you'd be like, I'm not even going to make it in 5 rounds. And then your Judicators.
Ah.
Yeah, it's too bad you weren't able to sprint up a little further.
Yeah. Well,
But it's also how far away I am from you, because that'll be that many rounds that it takes for me to get to you.
The
And
dog's
then he
not
could just
gonna
stay right there.
yeah.
My turn. Let's start with the Peatured Blight Kings. So we both roll.
Yeah.
Ooh, 2 inches. That's close enough. So I'm going to be within 6 inches, but not within 5. So I roll a 6 after I'm finished my movement phase. Then these guys can charge in, and that would be bad. My Lord of Plagues. Ooh, you get to move them 3 inches.
Be gone.
Be gone, Lord of Plagues. My Sorcerer. I get to go 2 inches. He seems to be a little more canny than the rest. Marauders.
Ah.
Oh, 4 inches. You get to move them 4 inches. That's almost the maximum you could move them away. Hey, I think we heard something over here.
Looks.
And the other Blight Kings, I roll a 4. You roll a 4. That means they stay still.
Okay.
We don't re-roll ties. They just move 0 inches. Then on a 6, I see you hiding in the ruins with your bright, shiny armor. You ready?
Espionage.
Dancing Matthew!
I'm a spy.
No! They cannot see more than this far away.
What?
Now we roll off to see who goes first. Now, I am automatically alerted to your presence at this point. It's beginning to turn 3.
Oh, is that it?
Yes.
Right. I forgot about that.
You had 2 turns. And you used them well. My one unit got closer, but you've managed to push everybody else further away, which will buy you some time. So now your job, now that we know where you are, so the alarm goes off, hey, they're over here, is that you've got to then punch through and use as much as you can to get your heroes through as fast as you can.
Yeah.
Because remember, I keep coming back. So if you kill guys at the front, they're just going to appear back where you're trying to go.
Yeah.
So killing is not your objective. Roll.
Yeah.
You get to choose.
I'm going to choose to go first.
Yes, I
just to
think
get
that's
to a
wise.
good position.
Because you need the Liberators to engage them over there, not me to come in. Because otherwise I'll move up and boom, you're engaged way back here. That's
Exactly.
bad.
Yeah.
Hero phase! You can finally do it.
Malecum will usher out his command ability, giving everything within range +1 to hit in close
I
combat.
think it's 9 inches, right?
It is 9 inches. And of course, the Lord Relictor is going to give Divine Light to my Liberators. Every time you roll a 6 to hit them, you have to re-roll it.
So we got to roll 3+ for the prayer to go off.
Prayer? Yeah! So the Liberator movement isn't going to be crazy. We're going to make a wall, essentially trying to stop this gap.
Oh, you're not going to charge in?
No. I think you will beat me in combat, and I will try to benefit from cover.
That's right, because cover works in combat. Unless you charge, of course.
Unless I charge, yeah. The Lord Relictor is going to run first.
Just see where he gets.
Yeah, just see where he goes.
5 + 6. Look at that. Hut, hut, go, go, go. Go, 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 go. Yeah, right about there.
He's going to have the balance.
Yeah, wobbly model syndrome. We're good.
And it's going to be the same for Malecum.
So you're going to see where he goes first. Just 2. It's going to be hard to pull off a major victory if your guy's stuck in the back.
These guys are going to run.
Retributors.
6 inches. Well, 6 is...
What are you going to try to do? Form up the wall?
Just going to... I don't know. I don't know what my ultimate plan here is. It's just a wall like this, essentially. And Doombeak is going to follow Malecum. Whereas the Judicators are just going to go forward 5. But still, you know...
Get a shoot.
Going to do some shoots. Alright, I'll do the Prime first with the Shock Bolt Bow. Hits on a 2. Hits, but it's going to be D6 hits instead.
So 4.
And that is against the Blight Kings.
The Blight Kings right up front.
4 other guys on 3s.
Nice.
Okay, that's actually really good. Okay.
8 hits in total, wounding on 3s.
3s. Oh, well, whatever, that's fine. I have 4 wounds.
Rend is -1, so I get a 5-up save.
These are my dice.
So I'm using your dice, yeah. 2 wounds. Gonna put it on my champion because he's got 1 extra wound. So down to 3. Charge phase.
I got nothing.
You're not gonna charge?
Everything else is ran, and the Liberators are happy where they are.
Okay. In my hero phase, the Chaos Sorcerer Lord casts demonic power onto the Blight Kings. This is a casting value of 5, and if successful, they get to reroll 1s for hit rolls, wound rolls, and saving throws.
That makes it pretty durable.
Made it, and you don't have any way to stop it.
Nada.
And he's going to keep his flies on himself, so you don't just... Actually, no, he might... No, he's going to keep it on himself. He's not going to protect the Sorcerer, because it's just -1 to hit in the shooting phase.
Well, it is only shooting phase, you're right.
Yeah, so I'd rather you not just snipe off my Lord of Plagues as he comes for you. And then we'll have our Blight Kings move. Just they're 4 inches, so these ones will be a little further back, just to get charging range. I forgot about my Virulent Blessing on a 6. They'll heal themselves. No. I'm going to run my Lord of Plagues. 5.
Oh.
This way.
Yeah.
The Marauders will run. 6. So 12 inches in total. It's actually 13 inches because they have a musician. So they're going to head back to try to cut off your attempts to get to the Realmgate. And these Blight Kings are going to run 3 plus the extra 1 for the bell. And they're going to head back this way to cut you off too.
Oh, this is something going downhill fast. It's
all right.
It's going to be a lot to cut through.
You just got to get within 3 inches. It's just a retreat move can win you the game.
I know.
And the Sorcerer will run just to reposition a little bit. Let's say over here, out of line of sight of your Judicators. Straight to charging. They will charge 12 inches. Yeah, they're in. So we're just going to move up. I guess the first one has to get within half an inch. There we go. Then he'll engage over here. We're going to have to be a little forgiving with the walls and stuff. But for the most part, I think I'm going to have to engage your Retributors as well if I want to really be able to do some damage. And so... Yeah, because you're already re-rolling 1s, and you're +1 to your saving throws right now. So you're 3+ for your rolling 1s. So it's going to be tough to get through. You know what I'm going to... So I'm going to stay away. I'm going to stay more than 3 inches away from your Retributors. Let's see if I can. If I want to stay out of 3 inches of Retributors, I got to not engage with 2 of my guys. I think that's worth it. So I'm just going to keep them back like that, so only 3 of my guys will engage. Combat phase, the 3 that are engaged will fight. Got 9 attacks in total, hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s, but also re-rolling 6s, because you forced me to re-roll 6s with your prayer.
Divine Light.
So re-roll both of these. And so it got me an extra hit, but it also lost me, it went from D6 down to 1. So maybe, I don't know, it was okay. 3s to wound, also re-rolling 1s.
Ooh.
You're in cover, so you get 3+ saves, re-rolling 1s thanks to your shields. Holy cow. One wound. One of them is down to 1 wound.
Guy in the back there.
And then you can strike back. How do you want to pile in?
I'm just
You
gonna
want to leave cover or do you want to stay in cover?
I'm just gonna have this one guy. It'll just be them two attacking.
Because he could probably... No, because the closest is there, so he couldn't go over there.
Right.
He'd have to come out of cover to get more guys in.
3s to hit because of the Lord Malecum's command ability.
No re-rolling, though.
No rerolls.
And 3s to wound.
2.
Got 4 up saves. No rend on the weapon. I get to re-roll 1s, though, because of the spell.
Oh.
2 wounds. Didn't kill one, though. So I'm down to 1. And that is the end of my turn. No battle shock. We're both injured. And we're stuck in combat with our 2 tar-pitting, not hard-hitting units. Let's see what happens. This is your turn now? Or are we rolling?
This is my turn.
We're rolling. Because you chose
yeah.
to go first to get a better position.
Exactly.
And then I went, and now we're going to roll off for who goes next. And roll off.
Oh, I want to. Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, with interference.
I was gonna say.
We came to 2 anyway, so you get to choose. Who's going first? You or me? Now, I want to point out to the audience, just a reminder, we're nowhere near considering this yet, but in order to win, you got to get a hero within 3 inches at the end of a battle round, not a player turn. So there's going to come a point where you don't want first turn because you want to be able to retreat and just get there. Because if on your turn, if it's the second part of the battle round, if you can retreat to get within 3 inches, then you win. So, but right now we're still at the consideration of what's best for killing guys and getting further forward.
I think I'm gonna go first.
You're gonna go first. That's probably a good idea because otherwise I'll keep bogging you down even more. Hero phase,
Malecum will unleash his command ability.
and then what prayer are you gonna use?
So he can use 2 of his prayers. He can use the built-in one and the Divine Light. So he'll Divine Light again against, the Blight Kings.
So hold on, not against them, on the Liberators.
Well, he'll do.
Because you put it on a unit, right?
Yeah, I'll put it on the Liberators.
3+.
Whoop.
Nope.
that one
And then the
fails.
question is, do you want to heal your Liberators or do you want to mortal wound my Blight Kings?
I'm gonna mortal wound the Blight Kings.
So you can kill one.
Yeah.
Mortal wound on the 3+.
No, they both failed.
Sigmar is not listening today.
I hate this guy. Relictor, I'm gonna run. It's going 7.
You need better runs than that, man.
I do. And Malecum is gonna run as well.
Just a 3, so you're only going 8 inches with him.
He will be right there. Doombeak is gonna run. He's again keeping up. The Retributors are being told to run. They're gonna come through the building and try and keep up while this fight is tied up. The Liberator's job:
Liberators should be able to hold them on.
hold the line. So they're going 6.
And they're just going to move up into the building, trying to avoid the combat, even though they really want to go
I
in
know
there.
they do. I
Like,
really
I want to kill them.
I really do want to charge him in.
The Liberator's like, no, we got this. Just go, go, go. Close the Realmgate.
Now the Judicators are going to just move 5.
We might block line of sight.
I know. I'm trying to.
You're still going to try to pepper those Blight Kings. The shooting phase, only 4 of them can see the Blight Kings on the other side.
We'll start with the Prime on a 2.
Reroll that.
He hits. It's going to be D6 hits for 4.
4 again. And then 3 more guys hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s because they're up
Okay.
against chaos.
We hate chaos. We do.
And then winning on 3s.
3s.
Nice.
That's not bad.
-1 Ren, so we're rolling on 5s. Re-rolling 1s. Ooh, look at this. Oh, 4 damage. Yeah, you were 1 away from killing 2. So we killed the leader out front. And then let's say it's this guy over here, down to 1. No charges?
No charges.
So just Liberators. Now this guy could pile out if you wanted to, unless you want to keep your cover.
I want to. Yeah, I'll keep the.
You're more worried about staying alive than doing damage. Got it.
3s to hit because the command ability. Oh,
Nice.
Pretty good. And 3s to wound. Only 2 though.
No Ren, so 4 up. Re-rolling 1s.
Oh.
Double 6s.
Okay, that's all.
And then I will pile in. And this time I'm not worried about piling him in, so all 4 of them will be in. 12 attacks, hitting on 3s. You did not get your prayer off to make me reroll 6s. And I get to reroll 1s. Only 1 6. The 6 is actually D6 hits. So it's 2, so I can just bring back one of those misses, basically. We're looking at 3s to wound. Rerolling 1s.
Woo, perfect.
You're still in cover, though, so 3 up. Reroll those 1s.
That's
Your shield's going to keep you alive.
That's at least 1 dead guy.
Yeah,
That is the
well,
one.
let's just, you know what? That's a
huge.
pretty darn good roll.
Yeah. And it is that poor Liberator.
It does mean if you roll a 6 for your battle shock, 1 more will run. Bravery 6, you lost 1 guy.
Okay.
You're
we're good.
fine. You're perfectly fine. So end of that turn, you... Oh, yeah, no, the Battle Shock would have been the last turn anyways, but I'm Bravery 9 with my banner, so losing a guy wouldn't even matter. So you're holding the line, but you're down a guy already. But you still have 4 more, and I'm already down to 4 as well, so that probably will go on for a very long time. But now you're starting to come into the area of the monsters. So let's see if my guys can do anything in my turn. Self again. And this guy... He's going to put the special demonic power on my Lord of Plagues. 5 or higher. Oh, he fails! You're so lucky. That would make him,
my prayers.
that would make him so strong. And on a 6, I'll heal myself. No, but on a 6, I'll hurt you. No. My Lord of Blights is going to move up.
Oh, so fast.
Yeah, he's pretty slow, but he's got some pretty big death heads that he can throw at you.
That's true.
The Marauders will run, so it'll be 2 because I get +1 for the instrument. So they're going to swarm back around here. They're just Marauders, man.
I know.
You could chop these guys for days.
Still.
And the Blight Kings will run. Ooh, 7 with the bell.
That's fast.
11 inches. You know what? I'm considering not charging my Lord of Blights. I know it lets you get closer, but you can't charge my Lord of Blights without engaging my Blight Kings. And the Sorcerer will just kind of... You know what? He's going to back up a bit. And hide right there. He's going to hurl a thrice ripened Death Head. That's right. I didn't ripen it once. I didn't ripen it twice.
3 times?
I ripened it thrice.
What does that mean?
Means I ripened it 3 times.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's been blessed 3 times, basically. He hurls it at your Lord Relictor, hitting on a 3.
Okay.
Wounded on a 3. It's -3 Ren, D3 damage.
It's like the only thing in the game I've seen a negative.
Oh, and it doesn't wound you. It just smacks into you. It's foul smelling.
Do you know how rare -2 is?
I know. Make it -3 on a shooting attack. Now it's just 1 shooting attack. Theoretically, these guys could be given a shooting attack by him as well, but they ran, so they won't be able to shoot. And I am not going to charge. I wanted to get gung-ho and charge him in, but then you'll just be able to swarm him and kill him. Whereas right now, when you charge him, he'll have support.
Exactly.
So we'll just go straight to the combat phase with my 4 Blight Kings. 12 attacks, hitting on 3s, no blessings. So I don't get to reroll 1s, and you don't get to make me reroll my 6s. So those 2 6s are actually D6 hits each.
Double 1.
Oh, you got it. 3s to wound. Oh, that's a lot of wounds, though. You're still in cover, so 3 up, rerolling 1s.
Oh, that's terrible.
Reroll that one.
Oh.
As not a reroll, but it's just a...
Oh,
'cause it was
jeez.
cocked.
That's 2 dead guys.
Oh, that's 3 dead. Out of 4.
They're just going to run. It's just the prime who's left.
Leave the Prime there to smack that. Maybe he can finish off a guy before he dies.
Oh, my plans just crumbled.
The Prime can swing back, hitting on a 3. Oh, no. Reroll 1s. No. That's
he does.
Adjudicator. That's Adjudicator.
Adjudicators, yeah. That's
3s.
wound.
Okay, it could kill me.
I just need that 1 wound.
-1 rend?
Yeah.
Is it? On the hammer?
Oh, sorry, no, it's not. No.
Hammers are no rend. I'm using my die.
I'm
4 plus
wishing.
save then. 4 plus save. No blessing. Ah, he's alive. Battle Shock. Does he run? You got a bravery of 6, and you lost 3 guys. So on a 4 plus, you run.
No.
Oh, you would have lost like a way more of that unit. So he's like, sorry, boom, and he's out of there.
What do I even do about that?
That's the end of that battle round.
Brutal.
Are you within 3 inches of the Realmgate? No. Then we must continue. Who gets to choose to go first? 4. I will choose to go first. He's going to keep his command ability on himself. On a 6, these guys will heal D3 wounds. No, that would just be the extra little bit of salt in the wound. And I'm going to put demonic... You know what? I got to get it first. I don't actually have to choose a target. 5 plus. There we go. Okay, I didn't want to have to think about it really hard and then fail it. So I can give demonic power to a unit within 18 inches, and then they get to reroll 1s for everything. I want to give it to my Lord of Plagues. He already rerolls 1s for his saves. Think I'll give it to the Blight Kings. Although it's going to be hard for them to get into combat. They're pretty far away.
That's a good buff for them, though.
It is. I'm going to give it to them. Lord of Blights moves up. These guys are already good where they are. Yeah, because you're pretty much just out of 3 inches of them, so they can't move closer. Blight Kings move up. Kind of blocking these Marauders in, but it's more important that my Blight Kings get in than that the Marauders do. So I'm going to clump them all nice and close to here. And the sorcerer will just, he's pretty happy where he is. Gonna hurl a thrice ripened death head. Do I fire at him, who I'm hoping to charge? Or do I hurl it past him at your Lord Celestant? I'm gonna throw it at your Lord Celestant. Malecum. Hit him on a 3. Hit. Wound him on a 3.
Poor guy.
Oh. Nope. Oh, and I didn't bless him to reroll once.
Reroll 1, right?
Then he's going to hand out a bunch of regular ripened death heads to these guys, and they're going to throw them 14 inches. Let me check that. 4 of them are in range of your Lord Relictor, so he's going to throw them there. These are Munificent Bounties death heads, of course. 4 is to hit, and they get to reroll 1s though, and 3s to wound, rerolling 1s. 3 wounds. Now there's no rend on these, just 1 damage.
Oh no!
Oh no!
He's done a 1.
Yeah, because he started with 1 less wound.
Yep.
1 wound. Oh, that's no good. Charge phase. Let's start with the Blight Kings. They're charging 10, so 11 with the bell. 11 inches. Jeez Louise cheese. That is a fast charge. Now my Lord of Plagues will try to go in. No, that's a fail. Overall for the Marauders, they get a +1, so if I roll really high, no. But these guys, anything but a double 1, 9 inches.
Yep.
From reinforcing your Lord Relictor too much. Fight in the ruins. Now I don't gain the benefits of cover because I charged, but next turn I'll have it. Combat phase, I'm going to use the Blight Kings first because I think he's dead and I don't think he'll be able to do much damage against them. So they're going to swing first into the Retributors. Looking at 3s to hit. No rerolls, but that's a lot of hits. Oh, and 3 6s.
You know that means triple 1s.
6s are more hits usually. Oh. No, we got 10 more hits in total. That is a lot of hits. 3s to wound. Okay, that was a little more poor. And you do have the benefit of cover, so you're 3 up saves.
3s.
Oh, look at that! You took 1 wound!
Huh.
There are 3 wounds. You're gonna put it on the mace, eh?
Yeah.
He's the one that just does mortal wounds, though.
I know, but the other guys could do more.
With the Celestant nearby.
I see.
For sure.
I think your Lord Celestant's also within 3 inches, so he might be locked up in combat. Lord Relictor, does he want to pile in?
He does.
Because then you could get closer to my bad guys. I don't know what you want to do with that. What do you want to do with that? There you go. Look at that.
Huge.
2s to hit, thanks to your command ability.
Nice.
Ooh, and then 3s to wound. Oh. Any rerolls?
No rerolls.
No rerolls. Saves rerolling 1s, thanks to my sorcerer. Okay.
Okay.
So both of them get through. Now, once per combat phase, you can do an extra D3 damage
Yeah.
to chaos or monsters, or 1 damage to anything else.
So it'll be 2 damage plus D3, or does it change it to D3?
No, plus the D3.
That's
So you're
5
doing
damage.
5, so that kills my champion.
Hey!
So actually, I won't kill the champion first. I'll kill this guy because the champion's way up here. And then I'll put a wound on the next one. Actually, I'll put the next one on the champion. Then they will fight. So I'll have him pile in and pile in. And I think you know what's about to happen. Hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s. Oh, okay. But we got 3 6s though. So 3d6
Triple
hits.
ones?
No, that is 9.
Yeah.
3s to wound. Rerolling 1s.
Get that out of here. Oh. And you didn't want to.
Oh, only got 1 more.
Okay.
Can you make 8 4-up saves? Statistics say probably not.
You should be 3 ups, but he's dead.
Oh, even if they're 3-ups, he would be straight up dead.
Oh.
Lord Relictor is taken out. Lord Celestant was within 3 inches of these Blight Kings, but now he's within 3 inches of those Blight Kings
Oh, wait,
too.
he'd have to pile into them because they're closest.
Yeah. So you want to pile in with him?
Yeah, we'll go there.
So you have an extra attack with your sword.
Sword!
Hitting on 2s. That's fine, just keep that. Wounding on 3s.
All right.
No rerolls. -1 rend, so I'm a 5 up. I don't get the cover benefit because I charge this turn. And these are just 1 damage apiece?
1 damage piece.
Oh, well, it finishes off a guy. Kills this one over here. And then we'll wound the other nobody in the middle. He'll go down to 3. And your hammer.
2 attacks with the hammer on 3s.
Oh, you get +1, so let's hit on 2s.
It'd be 4. It hits on 4.
Oh, normally
2
food.
3s.
Okay. Any rend?
No rend on the hammer.
4 up. No rerolls. So just 1 damage?
1 damage, yeah.
Down to 2. And now the Retributors will go.
There's one guy in the corner. I'd like to pile in.
He'll get in, but we'll just not get stick our hands in there.
Star Soul Mace just does 1 mortal wound.
Well, that was fun. And then all your other hammers.
All right.
These are 2s to hit. 5 pluses will be 2 mortal wounds instead of their normal damage. So you just did 6 mortal wounds right there. Because he's getting +1 to hit. Normally it's a 6 plus.
Exactly.
And then you're looking at 3s to wound.
Yes, correct.
No rerolls. And it's minus what rend?
1.
So 5 up saves. And those do 2 damage apiece. You just did
12 damage.
12 wounds. I only had 9 wounds left. Wow, those guys are good.
For now.
It is crunched right through them. Well, you might be able to use them to get your Lord Celestant through because it is your turn next. Battle Shock, I don't have to worry about because I lost 1 guy, Bravery 9. And Battle Shock, you don't have to worry about because I just destroyed your unit. Actually, no. I destroyed your Lord Relictor. It was last turn. I destroyed the other ones. So it's your turn. Can you punch through? You still have your Lord Celestant.
I'm hoping I can punch through those Vikings this turn.
And then keep your Lords. Yeah, that's right, because then they come back.
It's just I want this. I gotta keep a momentum.
You just have to get through. You don't have to kill stuff. You just have to get through. But yeah, you're gonna have to get through what's in front of you. Hero phase.
He's gonna use his command ability.
That's all he really does, right?
That's yeah.
And you're already engaged with them,
I am.
so he can't even move. Unfortunately, it doesn't mean that you don't have to worry about making a charge, but it also restricts his movement pretty bad, unless you want to retreat, which I don't think you want to do yet.
I don't.
Not yet.
So the movement is going to be, they go there because that's as far as they can go, but the other ones will try and keep up a little bit.
Close that gap.
All right, the Judicators are going to wrap around the other way because they are trapped now. Unfortunately, not a lot of them will have line of sight.
We're going to remember that you have hammers in your cloak this time.
Sigmar War Cloak.
So D6 attacks.
D6 potential hammers for 1.
1.
We're
Wow,
going-
that's wonderful.
It's going to go in the Lord of Plagues.
What does it hit on?
4 up, more wound. Bam. Nope.
Yay, nothing.
Woo!
Judicators?
Judicators.
Looks like 4 of them can see him, because the other 2 can see through the window.
All into the Lord of Plagues. Prime hits on a 3 because your command ability.
That's right, you're getting -1.
But it's going to be D6 hits for 4.
4.
So,
And 3 more hit on 4s because of the -1 to hit.
but he is chaos.
Let's reroll 1s.
Oh, for
Nope.
nothing.
So
Alright.
just 4 hits in total from the first guy.
3 wounds.
3 wounds, but he's got there's -1.
-1, yeah.
So he's got a 5 up save, rerolling 1s because he has a shield. Oh, 1 gets through. Is down to 6 wounds. Charge phase.
Retributors. 5 inches is
5.
good enough.
Well, I guess it gets them in. Question is, are you going to block up? Because you got to stay in coherency.
Yeah.
So he can charge through here. We're going to ignore
Yeah.
those walls, remember? So they can. It just kind of blocks the Lord Celestant from getting in.
I think it does, yeah.
But your Retributors will be the ones that do the damage anyways, and then they'll be able to protect him. You can play the long game, right?
Let me get in there.
Combat phase.
Tis the only charge, so we're going to pile in.
Get them all in. Well, actually, this guy won't be able to get in, but he'll be
That's
able to
the
get
only
in.
one who won't be able to get in yet, because he'll go over here.
The mace does D3 mortal wounds, just straight up 2 mortal wounds, so it brings me down to 2 wounds on this guy.
7 attacks on 2s.
5 plus.
No!
Oh, okay.
that's-
Well, you got the 6 mortal wounds right there, and then 3s to wound
Okay.
with a -1
1.
rend, so 5 plus. So that's 8 wounds. Not bad. Kills him. Kills him. That's 6 of them. And let's do the bell next, because we'll need that extra bravery. Blight Kings swinging back at your Retributors. 6 attacks, hitting on 3s. Oh, no 6s, only 3 hits. That's pretty paltry. 3s to wound, so 2 wounds.
4
4
armor
on saves. Oh, your Star Soul Mace guy dies.
Oh, I can never make saves with the Stormcast Eternals.
Yeah, the one that are supposed to do that. Battle Shock phase, your bravery 7, so losing 1 is not bad. I'm bravery 9 right now, so losing 2 does not cause me to run. Oh, hold on, he is within 3 inches, so he doesn't have any range though. Does he have a 2-inch range?
No, the best he could do is that. Like,
Just pile in and be at least a little closer to everything. Next turn, we roll off to see who goes first.
huh? A 2!
And a 6.
Ah!
I will go first. He'll use his command ability on himself, so you can't just keep sniping him. Or you can try, but you get less effectiveness. And then he's going to cast the reroll 1s to hit wound and save. You know, I'm just going to see if I get it first on a 5 plus. Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to put it on the Lord of Blights, just to make him a little harder hitting. And then their blessing on a 6 on themselves, they'll heal. No. And on a 6 on your Retributors, they'll do damage. No. And on a 6 on your Lord Celestant, it'll do damage. No. And then I'm just going to put this down right here and move on up. I don't know how much the Marauders are going to be able to do. And then in my movement phase, I get that unit of Blight Kings back, and this is what's going to make it really hard for you. More Blight Kings.
21 wounds in these units makes them really tough.
Yes. So 6 inches from the board edge, 9 inches from any enemies, and that's their move. I'm going to hurl Thrice Ripened Death Head at your Lord Celestant, hit on a 3, and wounding on a 3. Oh, I get to reroll 1s, not 2s.
I'm getting lucky on that.
And he'll hand off these other Death Heads to them, and they'll throw it at the Lord Celestant as well. 4s, no, that's nothing. We're going to charge. Yeah, because they can come in. Your Retributors are really strong, so I got to be careful not to lose my Lord of Blights to them. He'll charge 6 inches, so he's going to like head over on an angle, like so. And then the Marauders will charge as well, +1. So I don't know if 4 inches will get them in. They are 4 3/4 of an inch away. Oh. So I needed a 5.
How lucky of me.
Yeah. I'm going to actually have the Blight Kings pile in first. Just really engage everything and attack your Retributors. Hitting on 3s. No 6s, so it's just 4 out of 6 hits. 3s to wound, 2 wounds. Get your 4-up saves. 1 wound. Guy in the back maybe goes down to 2.
Back guy.
And then your Retributors go. Now the one guy is kind of locked back there, but the other 3 can attack.
All right, 7 attacks, all of them into these Blight Kings. 2s to hit. No, see, that's what I was worried about.
No 5 pluses.
3s.
No, 3 wounds. -1, so 5 up. So 4 wounds in total because they're 2 damage each. Eyes, and the other one goes down to 2 wounds. My Lord of Blights will stay right where he is and swing. I've only got 3 attacks in on 3s, but I get to reroll 1s thanks to the Sorcerer, and any 6s to hit get me extra attacks, which can then themselves generate extra attacks.
Just gonna wipe out the whole squad.
They're just gonna roll 666, 666. So here we go, 3s to hit. I want to see any 2s. Oh, we got 2 6s.
Just reroll the 1 for the
reroll the
6.
1. No, so that's a miss, but I get 2 more attacks, hitting on 3s. Okay, 4 hits in total. That's pretty good though.
Yeah.
Wounding on 3s, rerolling 1s. Nice. And these, I get an extra rend because of my command ability, so they're -2. And these are 2 damage apiece, so you got a 6-up save. So 6 damage in total.
That
Basically kills 2 of them and leaves one with 2 wounds left.
3, 4.
And then wound him. That actually opens up for your Lord Celestant to pile in.
I mean,
Silver lining.
A little bit, yeah, silver lining, exactly.
5 attacks with the sword because he gets the extra attack.
Sword. Hits on 2s
He
because
actually hits on 2s, yes. So only 3. These are 1 damage apiece?
1 damage apiece.
Okay, I only get 5 up. I gotta fail 2 of these for him to die.
Yay!
Oh, 3 of them. He slices down that Blight King. That's the end of that turn. But now it's your turn.
It is.
Because we're still in the same battle round. So it's time for some retribution. No pun intended from your Retributors.
Command ability in the hero phase from Malecum.
Obviously, there's nothing else really to think about.
Doombeak will go there. Judicators moving up 5 inches. Getting more guys in line of sight. The cloak.
That's not your roll, man.
Yeah.
You threw it, you dropped die.
4.
4 shots. Now you can choose different units. You're going to put them all on him.
4 into him.
Each 4 up is a mortal wound.
Die. Hey!
Oh!
Okay, down to 2.
Down to 2.
Alright, there's a nice little saving grace.
Yes. And then they're all going to fire at him?
Yep, I got a guarantee I maybe get.
Okay, -1 to hit, though.
Prime is down to 3. Okay, he's good. It's going to be
D6
D6
hits.
for 4.
Again.
That's always the 4. Other guys?
On 4s because of the -1.
Reroll
ones. Oh, look at that! 8 hits!
8 hits. 3s! Here we go. This is it. This is the turn.
Okay, 5 wounds. -1 rend. 5 up, rerolling 1s. Oh, he's dead!
Yes.
And he does not get to come back.
Bye-bye.
Charge phase.
Celestant.
Oh, he's ready to get some retribution.
Malecum! Okay,
9. That's
9.
good. You can really use that to
So he'll
get
go
up there.
pretty far
As
around.
far as he can, basically.
Right there. Retributors!
Retributors.
Hey, the 8's
inches.
good.
8's good.
Because I 2 wounds.
So you can put them all the way up there as
I
well.
think 8 is they're gonna try and stay near the prime.
Yeah, support him. Doombeak!
And then Doombeak is gonna charge a great
Oh, 11!
Oh, where's he? Yeah, sure.
Yes, use that.
Charge time with
Why
the
not?
adjudicators.
Why not? You get the extra move.
No, they're not going.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be more like a 9.
Yeah, no, 7's a hard
You
fail.
needed a 9.
Malacum is going to go first only for the sake.
Getting a little extra movement.
Just getting that like 2-inch movement.
Oh, you're getting so close, man. You can smell it. You can smell that lightning power coming out of that Realmgate.
I also smell the Blight Kings guarding it.
Oh, it smells so bad. The 5 attacks with his sword hitting on 2s. Oh, come on with the 1s.
No rerolls.
3s to wound.
1 wound.
1. Is it negative at least?
1 rend.
So 6 up. Okay, you kill 1.
Hey.
You. And then you got your 2 attacks with your hammer.
The hammer's hitting on 3s
Because you get the +1.
and a 3 to wound.
And no rend?
No rend.
Okay, you killed 2 with him. Congratulations.
Yes.
The
Could have killed 7.
Marauders are going to go.
Chose to kill 2.
Yes, but you got the distance too, remember? So we're going to pile in like so. He's closer to him. So,
Oh yeah, the doggo.
so I'm going to have to keep him there just to be in range. Oh, I got to roll. See
Yeah,
if
their
I get
roll
extra.
ability, their marauder
4
ability.
plus, I get +1 to hit. On a 6, I get +1 to hit and +1 wound. So +1 to hit. I'm going to put these 3 onto your leader, these 3 onto Retributors, and those 2 onto Doombeak. The 3 onto your leader. Now my leader's in there, so I get an extra attack. Hitting on 3s because I get the +1. Oh!
Okay.
Well then, I don't have the Doom banner that gives me the reroll 1s. I have the one that gives me the +1 bravery. 4s to wound. Okay, at least I wounded you.
3 up armor on Malacum.
Oh, come on, Malecum.
He's down to 3.
Yeah, because he's already at starting one wound less. Yeah. 2 attacking your Retributors, hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s, nothing. And 2 attacking Doombeak, hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s, nothing. And then Doombeak next.
Hang on.
4 attacks from Doombeak. What's he hitting on?
2s because of the command ability.
And then what's he wounded on?
4s.
Yeah, baby. Oh, look at
there
that.
we go.
do
I'm hoping they
Yeah.
can do it.
2s to hit. Those 5. Oh, okay.
at
That's
that.
2 mortal wounds, and then 3s to wound on these. -1 rend. 6 up. So that's 4 wounds in total.
Well, that was not great.
No, it was not. I'll kill these guys because I have 2 leaders in there by accident. So let's kill that one to make sure that the other one was known as a leader. I lost 6 models. Their bravery 6 with their banner, so
Let's see,
I'm losing
4.
D6 more. 4! They all run away, which means they're coming back, but it also frees you up.
Charge the sorcerer.
Yeah, kill that sorcerer. Now we're gonna roll off to see who's next.
This would be great momentum.
You ready for this?
I am.
I think you really want this.
6? No! Stupid.
Yeah.
Someone got
I will
6.
go first. At the start of my movement phase, my reinforcements come in. So here's more Blight Kings. Right there. And my Marauders.
Hey.
Recognize these guys?
You guys.
They're back.
The cowards.
I'm sorry, I just skipped my hero phase. Let's do Arcane Bolt.
The most lackluster ending.
Yes. Arcane Bolt on a 5. 7.
okay.
D3 mortal wounds.
Yep.
You've got 3 left. Oh, just 1.
He's down to 2.
Yep. Right here.
Hate this guy.
And these Blight Kings who are already on the table will run. So 6 because of the bell. So that's 10-inch movement. That'll bring them up to here. We're ready to do battle. Whew. It's going to be hard for you to... You don't have much left to take these on. That's my turn, though.
Guess that makes it mine.
So hero phase is compatibility.
Ability.
And then...
Movement.
Oh,
Alright, Malacum's just gonna move there.
you're going to hope to...
I have to, like, he needs support, right? So the Doombeak's gonna go like that. And that Retributor
You know, hope for long charges. If you can get the Retributors in there, maybe. Because then they could hold them off while you run around them.
I will simply charge them first and see what happens.
Yeah.
Adjudicator's going 5 inches.
That way they can see through the door and shoot those Blight Kings. Maybe pick off a few wounds if you get lucky.
Let loose D6 hammers. For 4.
4. All on the Blight Kings.
1, 2, 3, 4.
4 pluses.
More wounds. 1.
Oh, 1 mortal wound. 4 wounds. Then the bows into the Blight Kings as well.
Adjudicators and Blight Kings.
Start with your prime.
Prime on a 2.
D6 hits.
For 4. Oh, we
Oh,
got
5.
5.
Look at that.
5
Improving.
today.
3s. Rerolling ones.
Nice.
Okay, 8 hits.
3s.
3s to wound.
Oh, that's really good.
That's not bad. 6 wounds. 4 up, 5 up because it's -1 rend. Oh. Look at that. 5 wounds. So kills him and injures the next one down to 3 wounds. Charge phase. Do you think you can get in there?
It's gonna go. I'm gonna try the Retributors.
They need a 9-inch charge to get in there.
They will not get it.
Okay, so does anybody else want to try
That
now that
means
you know that
no one else is charging.
Okay, that way you can support your Lord Celestant when he dies. That's the end of that turn.
Here we go. Me. No, stop it. Oh.
I will go first.
Fine.
Oh, I moved my sorcerer so far back, I'm 18.5 inches away. I can't arcane bolt you. No. He'll just demonic blessing these guys, or maybe a mystic shield.
Mystic Shield
No,
is pretty powerful.
I know, but demonic blessing will let me hurt you more, and I really want to hurt you.
yeah.
So demonic blessing. There we go. We got it. Then they're just going to move their 4 inches.
Oh, so fast.
Marauders will move their 6 inches, which goes right to there. There you go. Move the sorcerer up to be in range for arcane bolt next turn.
Awesome. Yeah.
And run these Blight Kings. 4, so 5. That's 9 inches up to here.
Well, it looks like I'm fighting a 700-point army again. Oh, -1 Lord.
Yeah, the Lord of Plagues doesn't come back. Just take it easy there, buddy. Charging with the Blight Kings. Yeah, they're in.
Oh, that's a good roll.
So we're going to focus as much as we can over on your Lord Celestant. So there. And then the other one will charge right there. And then my Blight Kings will go. 3 of them on your Lord Celestant. Can we call it a day? 3s to hit. Re-rolling 1s. 3 6s and only 1 miss.
Please.
3d6 hits. That's
yeah, sure. I'm not
14.
surprised.
14. 3s to wound, re-rolling 1s. I don't know if I need to, because I don't think you're going to make that many 3-up saves.
I'll show you.
There we go. Oh, jeez. And 3-up saves! Hey, that's 5 wounds right
That would
there.
have killed him, even if he was at full wounds without the negative.
Yeah.
I'm going to blame it on Malecum's lack of confidence to
run faster?
run fast enough, because...
And maybe leaving your Lord Relictor out front.
Maybe, yes. So I agree, the Lord Relictor probably shouldn't have gone up front, but then the Blight Kings made a 12-inch run.
That's
and
true.
Then, and like an 11
And a 10-inch charge.
Yeah.
Now, and also, I honestly think the strategy would be better to go down the middle. Because
Right.
you think I could surround you more, but there's also more avenues of escape for you, because you can punch through like one of the flanks.
I got 2, I got locked up, right around here.
Yeah, I think running into a little spot right here is what did it. Now, mind you, fighting against the Blight Kings, I got lucky one turn and killed 2 Liberators. So the dice obviously play a huge factor.
I did have a whole plan laid out. It was to, if you looked at first, the plan was working. Liberators stand in the cover and lock the Blight Kings up.
And not kill them, because then they just come back.
They would never kill them, but they would also hopefully never die.
Hey, you almost want to bring just Liberators with this.
Yeah.
So you just have something that's like the hardiest
down.
thing and hunker down,
Yep.
get them in cover, put me in combat, and then have your heroes just run forward and grab it.
And so they were going to hold there, and then also during the first 2 turns, I was hoping to win all the dice rolls and force you to run over there, and then
You did pretty well there. You
not-
only had 2 turns to do that, though.
I know, but if I gotten a little bit more, and you didn't make the 11-inch run, I would have at first initially started fighting around here with the main
Yeah.
bulk.
And you never won a single roll off for who went first.
No, it wouldn't have mattered. Well,
It-
no, I didn't. I don't think I won any because you forced me to go. No, you gave me the double turn, then I lost it at some point.
Yeah, you got the double turn first, and then you never won the roll
Yes.
after that.
That's right.
And so I kept,
I think
and that
you
kept
get-
you from getting your movement in.
I think you won every roll off, yeah. So I gained the momentum that one turn and then just lost it.
Yeah, if you could have maintained the momentum, we saw that you were actually punching through. You killed my whole army, essentially, minus the sorcerer.
Yeah.
But then the fact that I got to go and get in that quickly meant that you were locked once again. So even if you survive this, then let's say you killed all these in one turn, you'd still have another wave to come in. Whereas if you had been able to go first a couple times, then you'd be up here locked in with them, and my guys will be further back. So that, because all you have to do is get your Lord Celestant there.
They had to get him within 3.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, when I didn't kill the second squad of Blight Kings here, that was when I started going downhill fast.
Let's find out what happened to your 2 heroes.
Yeah, it's true. Oh, geez.
And you get 1 upgrade for a loss.
Okay.
Something there. Starting with the character death table, which one do you want to do first?
We'll do the Lord Relictor.
So 2d6, no modifiers. 7 is unharmed.
Awesome.
So he's fine. And then let's roll for your Lord Celestant. He gets a +1 to the roll.
Whatever, roll +1. We're looking for an 8.
So, 7 to 10
Oh, okay.
is basically unharmed. 11 plus would have actually given him a free upgrade. Just roll a single d6. So one. A unit of your choice that was on the table gains an upgrade.
I think that's... I can't choose heroes with that, right? That's just like...
No, it has to be, sorry, it has to be, yeah, I guess that wasn't clear when I wrote it down.
a non-hero.
A non-character unit has to be chosen.
Go the Judicators.
After looking at the possible upgrades, you realize that 5 out of 6 of them are pretty much just close combat stuff.
It's going to be the Retributors.
The Retributors. Let's roll a d6. Let's see what it is.
Boop. 4.
Well, that one's probably a boring one, but it's still good. All-out defense. In your hero phase, you can declare that they're doing an all-out defense. If so, they cannot run or charge. Yeah. They can still move, but they can still pile in and stuff. But they can re-roll failed save rolls until your next hero phase. So there was some other really cool ones, like automatically charging 12 inches once per game. That would be awesome for the
Yeah, that would have been perfect.
Yeah, but still, basically once we get stuck in combat, you're like, you know what? Defensive stance.
Guaranteed 12-inch charge.
And 4 up rerollable saves makes them very hard to kill. Not a bad upgrade. Not a bad upgrade. But unfortunately, you did not close the Realmgate.
Nope.
The Stormcast Eternals will have to retreat from this position. And next week, we're going to find out what they're going to do. What happens next as they get a visitor from outer space.
From outer space!
Find out what all that means next week on Ilorath's Awakening. And make sure you go click the link below to go and see the next game in the MiniWarGaming Vault.
Check out Steve.
With Steve. If you're not a Vault member, that giveaway should still be available at miniwargaming.com/Ilorath. Also below in the links in the description below this video. Or above if you're on Facebook. Or beside if you're watching on another device. Somewhere, wherever the links would be found, they are there. Happy wargaming!
Happy wargaming.